tournament practice lately too.
Okay. Doing that, sweet.
I won't pull batteries evil so that it'll be a fair scenario.
Eliminate all enemy Titans.
I want to demonstrate how to fight a Scorch in even terms in one engagement. That way, it's not the hit and run necessarily. Good blocking.
I'm just gonna do a Coliseum match. See if I can direct hit somebody with the EPG.
So now that I have my sword core, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get my abilities on cooldown. That way I can use them to properly sword core without taking too much damage. For example, right there, I'll melee and then instant phase to get out of position. And then I'll double arc blade him and go for the finishing hits. And then he should be done. And that's usually how you'll get rid of the second half of his health. So you'll be basically using your arc blades and your shotgun to limit close range time so you can maximize damage at about a dash and a half away from him. At the same time, you'll be saving your electric smoke for when he tries to push you, and then you'll edge guard around your smoke to reposition after he uses his dash against you. And you just mostly focus on shotgun and arc blade damage until you get your core.
Yep.
When you have your core, you want to be using your phase dash, and you want to phase dash as you land a melee to get instantly out of that flame shield damage so you don't get punished for it, and then you'll focus on the arc blade counter some more. I should have used my smoke there, but I didn't have the opportunity. I have very limited health right now, so I gotta be careful about what I'm doing. Nice reload cancels, by the way. He's limited flame shield ammo right now. Don't melee me. Don't melee me. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I think it was flame shield damage and as well as some decent thermite grenade launcher damage that he got on me right there. But like I said, the main idea is that when you're using sword core against him, you use your phase shift to cancel out his flame shield damage as you connect your melee hit, and use as many arc blades as you can to get free sword core damage with the increased damage output that you get from having the core active.
They don't stand a chance. We're winning.
Hey VP, welcome to the stream.
Moves, pilot.
Hope your night's going well. I try to move forward whenever I have the opportunity to increase my shotgun damage, while at the same time keeping a dash and a phase ready to exit that gap if he tries to push forward on me. He's actually trying to keep me at a good grenade launcher distance instead of allowing me to shotgun him, which really hurt me there. I just made another huge mistake, but I can bring that back. Phase out of his flame core. Seeing how I'm doomed, I don't want to go for a melee right now. I got to be very careful about going back to shotgun plays so that I can safely win instead of trying to melee him 3 times before he melees me once. And that's a good play. There it is. Good game, Eagle. In that situation there, seeing how he got the huge advantage with that thermite sticking to me and draining my health that way, it was a lot smarter for me to wait out my sword core passively and go for a shotgun damage to finish him off, rather than trying to melee him 3 times before he landed 1 melee to rip me. That was a pretty good example, Evil. Do you want to do one more, or do you think that's good? Where you do less damage or more damage, or I do more damage? Yeah, I was very sloppy right there. Main thing I was doing wrong was you were sticking that thermite damage to me. That's why I kept losing my health, was I didn't phase when the thermite was stuck to me, and I didn't block it either. Yeah.
Oh, that's how I play Scorch.
And this is also how I'm trying to show against you, because you're one of the top Scorch players, so it doesn't get much more strategic than that when you're having to play a certain way and really use those playstyles to your advantage. But so as I was saying before, I'm keeping my distance, focusing on shotgun damage as well as arc blade damage, while keeping a safe shotgun distance but not too close for him to land his flame shield. And I'm saving at least one dash or an arc or a phase dash whenever I can to focus on getting out of reach if he tries to dash forward with that flame shield. That round I ended up not needing my sword core because I was in no hurry to kill him, and I was also really getting him with my shotgun maneuvers. But within the next round or two, I can probably show a good example of how to use my sword core more properly. As long as you're using your phase dashes to disappear as you connect your melee, so that you'll phase out of flame shield damage, and you're saving your arc blades during your sword core to maximize damage output from them. It's a very good way to handle at least half a Scorch's health with taking little to no damage. He's trying to position me badly right there, so I'll use my smoke to counteract that. That way he'll be a little bit more timid to push, and it gives me time to save up the dash. I always try to keep one dash or a phase ready, as I'm doing right there. And that just stuck the thermite on me.
Alright, bye.
Well played, buddy. Yeah. Senpai noticed me.
Impressive fighting. We're really winning this thing. Keep it up.
Husky, we might be able to play in a little bit. I'm going to be trying to block the initial impact of the grenade launcher as often as possible, and also try to pay attention to if the thermite sticks to me so I can block that as well. Going to phase out of that flame shield and save another dash until my phase is ready if possible. If you block like the first second of the thermite, typically you won't be able to take any more damage afterwards as long as you're moving to a different position. Like right there, I blocked and it knocked the damage right off me basically. When I get the opportunity in a moment, I'm going to go in for sword core damage and try to use my phase properly to avoid flame shield damage at the same time. Right there, I took less than a fifth of a bar just because I was able to time my phase with it and still get that full bar damage off on him. Good play, buddy. I think I'll post those both in one video, that way it'll show two different spins on it. Because I gave a better explanation on the first one, but I played better on the second.